Hi everyone! This is Abby. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the 27th of September and tatlong araw na lang, October na. Konting panahon na lang guys at magpi-58 years old na ako. Yes! Magiging dual citizenship na ako. Isang senior citizen at saka isang Filipino citizen. Wow! I'm really looking forward to that by November. I'm going to be 58 already. Well, enough of that in my excitement towards my birthday. This episode, guys, is going to be the culmination of the 3-part series that I prepared entitled Books That Matter. Ito ay list ng mga libro na sa tingin ko ay nakatulong sa akin in the way that I navigated towards my career and my life. And I felt like I wanted to share it. So let me discuss with you now the 5th book and the first in this last episode, which is entitled The Secret. The Secret is a self-help book written by Rhonda Byrne. And this is a, parang what it is espousing is basically the law of attraction, positive thinking, what you think you create. There are several experts that talks about a lot of things, like for example, how to use the secret about money, how to use the secret about health, how to use the secret about relationships, how to use the secret about, you know, how the leaders of the world knows how to practice it, and then of course how to practice the secret in terms of us, no? How do we navigate with life using the law of attraction? So this book started out by telling that there is this energy that parang kung ako pa yung magsa-summarize, karma siya na whatever you put out in the world, they will come back to you. But ang sinasabi dito is that for what you put out in the world or the things that you would like, kailangan kasi nararamdaman mo siya. Kailangan nag-a-align po yung feeling at saka yung hopes and dreams. Kasi kapag ka hindi siya aligned, hindi siya mangyayari, no? Matagal, if not matagal, it will not work. Like, for example, no? Let me just give you an example. Ako, for example, I would really like to do a public seminar na i-announce ko siya, tapos may mag-a-attend, no, from the public. But I also believe na hindi ko siya kaya. Kasi lagi ko sinasabi noon at that time that, you know, I don't have a master's degree and I'm a chemical engineer. I remember one boss telling me that I'm not even a psychologist or I don't have a degree in psychology. So, I parang it limits me already. But of course, that was then. No, iba na ngayon. But yun yung sinasabi doon na kung ikaw mismo, meron kang gustong mangyari, pero ikaw mismo din, kinokontra mo na siya. So, ang nangyayari, hindi siya aligned. Kailangan what you're thinking, what you're feeling is aligned so that it will manifest. In fact, don't even have to think about how you're going to do your strategy and all that, because sabi nga dito sa secret is that the universe will conspire. Just throw it out to the universe, and the how is the sabi nun, the how is the language of the universe, not even us, parang ganon. So medyo iba to, no, nung pinakikinggan ko at that time. So, yung unang diniscuss dito, na very, kasi kilala ko, dahil napapanood ko siya, sorry, hindi ko siya napapanood, but nababasa ko sa yung Chicken Soup for the Soul, si Jack Canfield. Medyo talagang tumama sa akin yun, kasi meron siya ditong binanggit about yung sa visioning or sa vision board, na something that I am very big on also, no, maaga ko natutunan sa pagbabasa ko na you need to visualize and you create a picture of how you want your life to be. Kasi ginagawa ko siya sa company, no, gumagawa kami ng mga vision, mission, and all that. So, I decided that I'll also do it for myself, but in a different way. So, sinabi dito ni Jack Canfield na tinuro nga sa kanya yung visioning, and then ginawa niya, and then before he knows it, nangyari talaga yung lahat ng mga pinaplano niya, no, lahat ng inilagay niya dun sa kanyang vision board. Gustong-gusto ko yung turo niya doon na yun daw mga goals and dreams natin, para kang nagda-drive ng sasakyan in a road na madilim, na madilim, pero may headlights ka, na alam mo habang nagda-drive ka na makakarating ka sa paroroonan mo, kasi there's this beam of light that directs you towards where you are heading. So sa akin, very big yun, no? Nag-sink in sa akin yung sinasabi ni Jack Canfield na yun. For as long as you believe and you feel that this thing is for you, then you should do it. Another thing na very sa akin doon is about money. Sinabi doon ni Jack Canfield na pinalaki siya, na meron siyang parang iba na pagtingin pagdating sa pera, na money don't grow on tree, na kailangan ang pera sa mayayaman lang, yung mga ganon. So there is this parang may takot ka, no? Parang you're putting a limitation in terms of money. Sabi nga dito sa book na to, prosperity is the natural birthright of every human being, no? Karapatan natin na mag-umunlad at saka maging prosperous, sabi niya ganyan. So siya, nung bata pa siya, hindi siya masyadong naniniwala dito until he was taught by a coach, no, na nagturo sa kanya. And because of that what his coach has taught him how to do, yung nagsulat siya sa check, sinulat niya, first check niya, nagsulat siya ng 1 million, matatanggap niya, tapos nilagay niya sa ceiling. Everyday, pinifeel niya na talagang mahahawakan niya yung 1 million na yun pagdating ng panahon. And because of this, naniniwala siya, hindi niya iniisip, no effort whatsoever. Dating yung mga incidents, no, in his life that somehow created an opportunity for him na mag-bloom into action yung kanyang chicken soup with the soul, no? Sa totoo lang, ngayon bestseller yan, hanggang ngayon nasa mga bookstores pa rin yan, binabasa pa din, and it has come into a different kind, like chicken soup for the soul, na mga married couple, single, children, and all that. So marami yan siya. So eto yung sinasabi ni Jack Canfield na in his mind, if you truly believe and if you want something, you need to believe it and it will manifest. No? Lalapit sa'yo yung mga opportunities para makuha mo siya. I mean, ako mismo, no, I can attest to that. I remember saying, I don't know, I hope one day, yung kasama ko sa bahay na matandaan, Jensen yata ito, na binigyan ko ng purpose-driven life na book. Dahil, eto na ako ngayon, nagsasalita na ako, hindi nga lang sa TV, pero sa YouTube. Kasi sinabi ko sa kanya, nung bata pa po ako, I remember, no, pagka nasa, ako lang mag-isa, meron kasi akong favorite na isang newscaster na barong travel girl. Hindi ko na matandaan ng pangalan niya. Pero she's very tall and then long hair siya. And when she do the newscast, gagayahin ko yan siya. So what I do, yung cord ng plancha, ginagawa ko pong microphone, tapos nagsasalita po ako sa harap ng salamin. So here I am right now talking to you. And then I was telling, yun nga, yung aking sana isang araw magugulat ka, interviewin ako sa TV. So hindi pa nga lang po ako na-interview. In fact, I had a picture of myself para lang maramdaman ko na nag-i-interview ako sa TV. So for me, it's true. Kasi it took a long while. Ngayon na 57 na ako. Magpi-58, saka nangyari to. But still, it happened, right? Doon yung tungkol sa health, no? Sinasabi nila, yun daw mga scientists na nag-aaral pagdating sa mga people who go into space rather, tinitrain nila yung mind, no, before they go to space. Kailangan naka-ready sila psychologically. So, nag-simulate sila kung wari nagpunta sila sa space. And they were able to measure na yung the mind activity from the real thing and those that are in practice is the same, no? Pareho. Kasi hindi daw alam ng utak kung alin yung totoo tsaka kung ano yung hindi. Meron din doon yung sa mga athletes, the same, no? Na ginagawa din nila. Kaya nga sinasabi nila, what your mind can conceive, it can achieve. So yon. And then there is this thing about relationships also, no, na meron daw, I remember may mga tao na nagsasabi na when you pray, you need to be very specific about your prayers. Sabi ganun. It's about relationship kasi there's this guy down there na who would like to have a relationship, pero ang mga pine-paint niya na mga picture ay mga babae na iniisnab-isnab siya. So sabi noong isa sa mga prime movers ng The Secret, sabi po, paano ka naman makaka-attract ng love life? Ang sa isip mo, ang nakalagay dito, iniiwasan ka ng mga babae. So, ginawa niya, pinapaint siya ng mga ibang mga babae na sabi niya, gusto ko makapag-date ng 3 girls na ganyan. And based on what they were saying, it happened, no? Nakapag-date siya ng mga babae, tapos nakapag-asawa siya kasi yun yung gusto niyang mapangasawa. Kasi sinasabi din nila na sa secret daw, very important ang time na if you have asked for it, and then you believe that it's going to happen, be ready to receive it anytime. Kasi mabilis daw siya, no, na kapag nahandyan na, pag hindi mo nakuha yung opportunity, then you will lose it. Ako kasi, I always say that that opportunity is bold and naked, no? If it turns its back on you, you can never grab it kasi wala ka na, you cannot hold on to anything of it. Basta dumating yung opportunity, then you need to take it. Another one about relationship is that ang big kasi talaga dito sa The Secret is what you think you create. Because there's this self-help guru din, si Lisa Roberts, nang magaling yan siya. Ngayon, gustong-gusto ko siya. She started out as the big plumpy girl, pag napanood nyo pa siya dun sa Secret, pero ngayon super sexy na siya. Ang sinasabi niya doon is that ang tingin niya sa sarili niya is she's not pretty because ang standard niya ng pretty ay yung mga Wonder Woman, Farrah Fawcett Majors, yung mga sexy models. So ang tingin niya sa sarili niya, hindi siya maganda. But when she had already recaptured and understood the secret that the change begins inside and what you believe is true, that it's not the shape of your body, the color of your skin, your age, your sexual preference that would make you fall in love or somebody fall in love with you, then that's the only time that she found somebody to really appreciate her. So, yung gano'n na mga tenet na what you think you create, that it is within your power to make change, that mindset is really a big thing. So, kaya hit na hit sa akin yung The Secret at the time. Kasi sabi ko, totoo talaga, no? If you put your mind into it, then you can make things happen. Parang ganyan. And then, sinasabi din nila noon na, yung what you resist persists. Parang ganyan. Like, yung sa politics, kung ano yung para magkaroon ng tipping point no, 'di ba, yung inuulit-ulit na yan, yung inaasar hanggang sa yung energy instead na pupunta sa nang aasar, napupunta sa inaasar. So siya ngayon yung sumisikat. That's why yung ginagawa I'm not going to mention about that. Hindi pala to hindi platform ng politics to. Anyway, yun yung sinasabi if you don't like war, go pro peace. No, doon kayo pumunta. If you don't like abortion, then go for family, for children, etc. So you go to a space where what you espouse is at the biggest that you can hear, and then it will reverb, no, lalaki siya, instead of going the other way or the negative. So yun daw, sila Mother Teresa, sila Nelson Mandela, no, yung mga people na alam nila na yung ginagawa nila na positive, if they would go into that, then they will attract more of what they are giving. So yun yung what The Secret is all about. During the time that I was really very at the stage wherein I feel like I am in control of everything that I need to happen with my life, talagang hit na hit sa akin yung The Secret. Pero now that I have grown more mature, both by age, by wisdom, and by my yung aking spiritual muscle has gone more mature, I begin to understand more. Kaya sinabi ko kanina that iko-contest ko yung tungkol sa love life. Kasi doon sa The Secret, it's really more of, para siyang doon sa progression from the wheel of life, which is a measuring stick. Then yung The Secret is the game plan as to how you're going to make it work, no? How are you going to transition? But this time, without plans, you just throw it out to the universe and you believe that it's going to manifest and it's going to happen. Good vibe siya, guys, no? Nakakatulong sa'yo, no? Parang, sabi nga doon yung sa placebo effect, no? Parang, say for example, di ba yung placebo na medicine is, halimbawa, may suno, na third degree burn ka, tapos, gusto mo ng gamot kasi you're so much in pain. So, the doctor will give you a placebo. Hindi naman talaga siya gamot. Pero because the mind thinks that this is gamot, therefore, ang feeling niya, nawawala yung pain. So, basically, yun yung essence ng The Secret. So, I'm not saying that, no, for those who are proponents of it, I'm not saying that it's not true. But in my case, in my opinion, merong kasing susunod, no, na mas malalim pa kesa dito sa The Secret. Because yung The Secret is just, you control it on your own. No? You're the one who's, but in effect, meron din dito na parang this is the God yung higher being, the genie, and all that. But this is just a belief, no? You throw it out to the universe and you believe that the universe will bring it back to you if you believe it. Unlike dito, no, when you go to the next book, sabi ko nga, the book of all books, which is the Bible. Let me just read with you kung ano yung definition ng Bible na nakasulat sa kay Mr. Google. Sabi niya dito, the Bible is a compilation of 66 books of letters written by more than 40 authors during a period of approximately 1,500 years. It is a historical list of poetry and wisdom, prophecy, and then gospels and epistles, no, nung panahon na both sa Old Testament at saka sa New Testament. This is the concept of salvation rooted on Israel's deliverance from Egypt, and then sa New Testament naman is pag-reveal ng ating source of salvation through Jesus Christ. So pag binasa mo yung Bible, yung essence ng ibig sabihin niya, it's really more of the history of what God has promised in the Old Testament sa deliverance ng Egypt, ng Israel sa Egypt, and then pagdating noong taong magsisave, no, sa tao through sin, through Jesus Christ. So yun yung progression ng Bible. Pagbabasahin mo siya, actually ako nga hindi ko pa yan siya nababasa ng end to end, no, from page 1 to the last page. But basically the content really is more of our parang this is our guidebook, no? This is where you can find what is true then, what is true now, and I'm very very sure what is true in the future. Pag binasa mo yung mga books from the Old Testament up to the New Testament, especially ako, ang pinaka-favorite ko sa lahat is the Psalm, no? Kasi doon, it just speaks to me, no? That book speaks to me. Naintindihan ko yung sinasabi niya, nakukuha ko yung essence ng pagtuturo. Sabi nga nila, itong sa Bible, God reveals Himself to us so we can discover His nature, His character, His love, His justice, His forgiveness, and His truth. Diba ang ganda? Sorry kasi parang I need to read it because wala ako sa posisyon para i-define siya sa inyo. Rather, I get it and then I'll just figure out how I'm going to share it with you in accordance to how it made me understand what the Bible is, no? Sa totoo lang. Natatandaan ko nung bata pa ako. Alam niyo ba mga Catholics na kapag nagsimba po kayo araw-araw, para nyo na rin nabasa yung Bible, the whole of it. No? Kasi di ba meron yung Old Testament, may New Testament, saka yung Gospel. Yan ang content ng ating Mass every time. Yun lang, hindi kasi, wala kasi tayong Bible study yan, like yung mga Christian friends natin, Christian brothers natin, na meron talaga sila na Bible study. Na bata pa sila, nag-a-attend sila ng Bible school. Tayo kasi hindi, we just attend to Mass. But it does not necessarily mean that one religion is bigger than the other. I truly believe that your practice of faith is your personal relationship to Him. No? So no matter what our way of talking to Him is, then it is our process. No? The way we go through life is our process. Although I am espousing that you get to have that kind of relationship with Him by reading the Bible. Kasi nandyan lahat no, na parang hindi ka maliligaw kapag ka nandyan ka sa Bible. Nung bata pa ako, iniisip ko that the Bible is masyadong judgmental. Huwag kang judgmental. Ang daming bawal. Parang all the laws are written there and no human being could be able to live a life, a real life, no, na masusunod lahat yung nakasulat doon sa Bible. Kasi pagka binasa mo siya, lahat ang dami-dami ang nakalagay doon. Parang masyado kang perfect and parang hindi mo kayang gawain yun. But now, it doesn't, that kind of thinking is no longer the way I look at the Bible now. I look at the Bible as the Word. Ito nga, di ba, ang ganda-ganda. In the Bible, the God reveals Himself to us so we can discover His nature, His character, His love, His justice, His forgiveness, and His truths. Ang ganda, di ba? Parang, when, kasi di ba minsan, like me for example, I'm a single person. Lagi ko tong sinasabi eh. Hindi ka naman pwedeng, kung wala kang asawa o wala kang boyfriend, you have nobody to share your woes with, no? Wala kang pwedeng pagsabihan. Of course, you can say it to your family, but like in my case, mag-isa lang ako, so I cannot say it. Hindi ka mukha kung may asawa ka or mag-boyfriend ka na nag-uusap kayo. But one thing that I have discovered is that having that special talk with God through prayers and then reading the Bible as His answer to me is a very solid, no, relationship that we can create para mas makita mo where your directions are. Unlike kasi dun sa The Secret, wala kang you don't know whether where you're going is the good way or the bad way. Hindi ka mukha dito. Although sinasabi din dun sa Secret na when you feel good, then it is aligned to what you wish for. But when you're not feeling good, then it is not aligned. It's not good. But what is good and what is bad, no? That cannot be defined depending on what you want, right? But here, sa Bible kasi, it is stated nandyan nakasulat kung ano yung makakabuti, ano yung makakasama, paano ka magbabalance. So, I cannot even tell you what are the verses that are there. All I know is that having the Bible as my cross-reference in making decisions in my life or discernment when I need to, to look at things in a manner na sa tingin ko, I will lead towards the direction where the end result is good. The Bible is really a very good reference. And as I was saying before, na noon akala ko it's about me. But what the Bible really is saying is that the Bible, through its story, God uses this to explain to us who He is, sino siya, and then what He is into, anong mga plano niya para sa atin, and then what He is up to, ano yung pwede niya, anong mga pangako, no, yung ibinigay niya para sa atin. I mean, if you would read the Bible, how many 300 words of promise ang nakasulat sa buong Bible. Tama ba ako? 300 or 900? I forgot. Nandun no? May mga pangako siya. And the Bible also is His invitation for us to become a part of it. Kasi this is kumbaga sa opisina, meron kang code of discipline. This is your reference point, whether when you're making a decision, whether you're doing the good thing or the bad thing. Right and wrong kasi is definitive, depende, no, kung anong pinaniniwalaan mo. So, right and wrong for me is not really the standard, but more of what is good and what is not good. Parang ganon. So, para sa akin, you really need to, kaya nga sinasabi ko, pag like in most of the videos that I have had, it would always boil down into God, no, at the center of your life. And you can have that relationship with Him. Kasi hindi mo naman siya maririnig but you can hear God through the Word. So, unlike dun sa The Secret na parang walang response, no? You will wait until it happens, although you believe that it will, etc. But dito kasi, when you go to the Bible, it will speak to you. In fact, dun sa sinabi ko sa inyo sa Purpose-Driven Life, diba? Through testimonies, fellowship, ministry, discipleship, makikita mo no, yung essence of who you are, then nagkakaroon ng meaning yung buhay mo, nabubuo siya, mas naiintindihan mo. Kasi minsan, our wants, our dreams, and what we would like to have in our lives are temporal Akala mo that is what you want. To me, no, really, it happened several times. I remember my brothers and my sister keeps on telling me, ate, bakit ganyan ka nakuha mo na lahat? Kasi I'm a dreamer. I'm also somebody who would make things happen. If I want some things done, I will make it happen. And somehow, some way, when I'm there already into what I really want to do, I would end up looking for more, and I can never find my contentment, so to speak. But when I have understood, what is the essence of who God is through the Bible, I have understood that everything that is physical, pwede mawala, but I can still be complete with Him. kahit di ko siya nakikita, kahit di ko siya nahahawakan, I am complete. Parang ganyan. And another thing is that um, mas nagkakaroon ako ng sense of, kaya kanina di ba sinasabi ko that I would like to debunk the relationship thing. Kasi sinasabi din talaga kasi na hindi mo kasi pwedeng i-control eh. You cannot just say that this is what you want and then that will be given to you. Although, sinasabi din na mag-pray tayo sa Diyos at ibibigay niya sa atin to. But He will not give it to us if it will not do well for us. No? It will not be good for us. Kasi ako, that is, I have had that experience. I have been hurt before and I understand truthfully why it didn't happen, why it didn't materialize. Job even, the things that I want, now for example, we're trying to decide whether we're going to have a place for my mother or not. And as a family, we already know that, no, we can make plans, we can think about it, but we need to pray for it so that we will know if God will lead us into where He would like for us to go so that we could protect our mother even more. And sa tingin ko, no, kaya sabi ko nga, from the time na diniscuss ko sa inyo yung lahat ng books na binigay ko sa inyo as my cross-reference for my life and my journey from a very young professional up until now. And as a single person, as the eldest in the family, and as a leader in this company, I think that if we would, sana hindi ma-waste yung knowledge from learning. Instead, we let our learning turn into action. And so basically, that's the last 2 books that I am sharing with you. Nag-umpisa ako doon sa quote from The Man's Search for Meaning that when we are no longer able to change our situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. But the thing is, on our own, tayo-tayo lang, it is very difficult to change. And God is the only one who could really change us. No? So sabi nga, God changes people for the better by changing their hearts first. No? So, puso, no? Binabago yung heart natin, tinuturuan tayo. If you have experienced Him, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. The kind of joy, the kind of peace. Sabi nga, if you have had an experience with God, you have a lot of stories to tell. And then you see the small miracles on a regular basis. That's why you don't really look much on the material world anymore. Rather, you see the beautiful things that's going on in your life, no? Yung mga maliliit na bagay na unti-unti mong na-appreciate, unti-unti mong nakikita. That's why there's joy. Nakakatulog ka ng tahimik, nakakangiti ka nakakatawa ka ng malutong, ganyan, di ba? Nakatingin ka ng diretso sa mata, and madali mong dalahin yung buhay. Kasi there's no guarantee that, hindi naman sinabi na if you are with God, your life will be a bed of roses. Hindi naman ganun. Sinasabi niya lang is that, if you are with me, then I'm going to hold you in your journey. No? Kung paano mo dadalahin yung buhay mo. So, sabi nga nila din, the first duty of love is really to listen. So, I am, guys, I hope that, and then listening from your heart. Listening from your heart. This video has taken me this much to prepare. This video has gotten me into a longer period of preparation. So, sa dami ng cut na ginawa ko. But I also figured that, especially this one, this video, since this is about, at the end of the day, about God, medyo syempre yung preparation is pinag-pray ko din. For some reason, hindi ko alam if this would be enough. Sometimes I fear that hindi ko maibigay lahat. Pero at the end of the day, if the intention is there and the objective is really just to, share it with you. Sabi ko nga, the objective of this channel is really to create a community of people who think and live in thanksgiving. Guys, salamat masyado sa mga nag-share. Salamat sa mga nakikinig continuously. Natutuwa ako kasi as I was observing the past videos, dumadami naman yung views, and my hope is isang araw, no, this will, ripple, mas maraming makanood. And then, I encourage you guys, if you have any kind of request, you may make a comment down below. Let's converse, let's exchange conversation through there. Of course, inihiling ko na you subscribe and then you click the notification bell kasi if you do click that, then at any time that I upload a new video, you will know that I have something new that I have done. And also, I would appreciate it if you would share it with your friends. You would give comments and then share it in any kind of platform that you have. I would appreciate that. To my friends I have some friends in the States, sila Te, sila Chico, sila Nida, sila Hazel, si Chato, si Chit, si Chit, si Neng, si Leonor, who else? Si AB, sino pa ba? Baka meron akong hindi mabanggit. Si Minerva, sino pa ba ang nasa States? If I have forgotten you guys, sila Nida, si Resi, sino pa? Kung nakalimutan kong i-mention guys, the other day I had a chance to talk to one of them and they were saying that they were enjoying, para na rin daw kaming nagko-converse, and they were, Amy very particularly is requesting a topic about friendship, which I will try as much as I can to find some topics that I could discuss na para lang tayong nag-uusap, para tayong nagchichikahan. I am so blessed that I have reached this age, and that at this time in my life I have found God at the center of my life, and that He is the one who's teaching me to maneuver in this journey of called life. Mga kaibigan, salamat po ulit sa pakikinig ninyo at saka sa pagtsatsaga sa akin. Sana po huwag kayong magsawa at sana po tayo lahat ay maging safe. Malapit ng magpasko. My deepest prayer is sana we could celebrate this Christmas na with our family without fear. Makayakap na tayo sa ating mga elders. Tapos makamano sa atin yung ating mga maliliit na mga pamangkin. And I also pray for this business and all the other businesses of our business partners na sana makabalik tayo sa dati para po makabawi, no? And para po, to some of my employees who have sacrificed here, I am, my heart is with you, but I am also thankful that you have been a part of our lives, and I am looking forward to see you again during better times, and thank you for the sacrifices. Sa mga kasamahan po natin, mga kaibigan, see you soon, no? Magkita-kita po ulit tayo sa susunod na video. In God's grace, everyone. See you again. Bye. Oh, stay safe. Wear a mask. Wear your shield. Wash your hands. Social distancing po, mga kaibigan, no? Panatiliin natin ito hanggang sa malabanan natin ang COVID-19. Goodbye everyone. See you again. Bye.